Yep.
All right. So there is a group called Diamond Baseball Holdings that just bought their 32nd minor league team. They just bought the Harrisburg Senators. They now own 32 out of 120 minor league affiliate teams.
So
The company is run by Pat Battle and Peter Frund, who are actually good friends of our friend there in the front office. Um, and they are buying up every minor league team they can get their hands on. Why? Because they really love minor league baseball. And they love the negotiating power they have by owning so many of them. So what you're seeing, so these guys, Diamond Baseball Holdings is backed by a private equity group, and they are buying up every minor league team they can. Being Rob Manfred's friend helps, but MLB put that one baseball initiative in place where basically MLB brought all the affiliated baseball underneath the MLB umbrella, and now these guys are buying them all up. The belief is these guys are doing so to have better negotiating power with MLB to change minor league baseball, but also because they are friendly with Rob Manfred, it's also to help him gain better control over minor league baseball. So at this point, people are just kind of looking, going, what are these guys up to? Why would you buy 32 out of 120 minor league affiliates all over the country and making offers every day to buy more of them? What's the end game here? So it's worth mentioning that this whole story just came out today about what they're up to because they've been doing it under the radar. But they now have a massive influence with MLB around minor league baseball, and it's only going to grow. And their background, believe it or not, is in licensing and marketing. So these guys are using their position to strike better licensing deals and make a boatload of money off minor league baseball.
it's
Okay,
interesting.
then.
Yeah, it's an interesting. They have a strategic partnership with MLB. So what they're doing is all cool. They're helping negotiate national sponsorships and branding opportunities for all minor league franchises. So they're like related to MLB in a way. They're working for MLB, but then buying up all the minor league teams at the same time. It's a really kind of strange, incestuous type of situation. But when it comes to minor league baseball, Diamond Baseball Holdings now has the loudest voice and the one of the few seats at the table with MLB.
Well, yeah, they own a quarter of the teams
Yep.
in the country.
And then they do all the sponsorships and endorsement type stuff for minor league baseball. So I'll drop a link in the chat for the story. It's fascinating. But these guys, their goal is to own them all. They want to own every bit of minor league baseball and use that consolidated negotiating power to make minor league baseball more profitable, but also make it, they say, better for the players. But it's only going to be better for the players if it's better for them.
So this isn't just AAA; it's like all the way
levels.
down,
All levels. Yep.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, but they just closed on the Harrisburg Senators, which another very well known minor league organization. They
Is there a
want
list?
all
Is
of
there a
them.
list of teams in that link?
I didn't see a list of the no, sorry, there's a map. They actually mapped out all the teams they
Okay.
own, so you can see where they are. But like they own all levels of the Braves. They own half of the Yankees. They own half of the Dodgers. They own, they own the Portland Sea Dogs.
Wow.
They just bought them a couple years ago,
Dang.
but they're just
Crazy.
snapping them up.
Yeah, it's weird to see what that end game does look like. Because I mean, I looked at minor league players' salaries and stuff like that. It's a joke what some of these kids get paid, and they can't even live on half of it because it's like what is it, 20 grand a year? Like they can't pay for room and board. Like it's it's tough. That's why a lot of these guys have like host families and stuff and like the low minors. But we'll see what happens. But we've been on Major League Baseball for so long about marketing players and stuff like that. So maybe this does help.
Yeah. So the belief is when MLB did the One Baseball initiative and kind of brought it all, centralized it all, and brought control back to MLB, that's when these guys saw the opportunity to kind of unify minor league baseball, turn it into basically a marketing machine, a licensing machine, a sponsorship machine, and generate a boatload more revenue that can then get, they get to keep some, they also get to share it down with the players. It's a more uniform thing. Like it's a really fascinating article what they're doing, but the kind of weird part about it is they are very, very close personally with Manfred, and the whole thing kind of smells a little weird because of that. But they've been doing this since 2021, and nobody really knew until they drew some attention in the last kind of 6 months or so.
They've bought 32 teams in 4 years.
Since 21, yeah, they didn't start until 21.
God dang, that's
They're just
crazy.
literally they're buying up. Their goal is to own them all as soon as they can.
That is insane. That's nuts. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, but they own all levels of the. They own all of the Braves. They own 3 of the Red Sox. They own 2 from roughly 2/3 of other teams, and they've got a bunch of other kind of onesie twosies here and there. But they
Dang,
own a bunch.
that's crazy.